After the exceptional heat wave we've been experiencing in Ireland, out there is a cool day, but in here it's very clammy. You're going to hear over here the fan going, so I apologize in advance. But we're here today to talk about a Nashville-based pop star. She's based in Nashville, as I've just said. She's called Jenan. It's called Move My Body. The song is about body positivity and embracing your curves, the shape that who you are. It's about women empowering themselves to say, look, this is the shape I am, this is who I am, and I'm going to move my body just as good as you girls who are like this. It's all encouraging and wonderful, but I'll just give you a little bit of bio about the song before I play it. Then after, it's a question and answer, because my first video is with some pop stars that are underrated, like Jenan is. She's just really starting over the last year in the business, climbing her way up, climbing her way up. And it's that kind of thing that inspires me to bring artists onto my channel. Underrated, not known, but producing wonderful music. It's light-hearted. There's nothing serious about this music. It's just good pop music she's making. The great thing about her is it's the voice. Wait till you hear the voice. I think she's got a quality in this voice that is just wow. There's a lot of pop stars out there with auto-tuned, but she is a live performer that sings very well. And sometimes you think, And I don't want you to think that this is the cover of Move Your Body by Sia, and there's quite a few songs out there called Move My Body. It's not. It's an original by Jenan, and it's the official live performance of her writing capabilities and presence. We're going to warm up to this artist on my channel over the next couple of years because she's just begun. So she'll be writing for quite some time. Now let's get into the bio about Jenan. And I just want to make sure that's the question and answer I'm going to do after. This is what it says. Jenan, a Peachtree City native, is making her mark in Nashville as a pop star and R&B singer. The artist graduated with honors from McIntosh High School, Belmont University, and Fayette County's the Ergot Studio, where she studied voice under Pia Ugarte Elliott. Last July, I'm a year behind, I know that, she released a new song called, which we're going to hear, Move Your Body, and it went on streaming platforms. The singer herself said it's a high-energy dance track meant to get people moving and having fun. Move Your Body is intended as a female empowering work. The inspiration behind it was to spread body positivity, yay, 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 for women and show them that they should own who they are and have fun without having to worry about what others might think. Now this song really encompasses the kind of music I love to make, and recording it has encouraged me to write music that is true to myself. About the writing process, she simply said the song's actually a top line to a beat from a producer named Rebel. It was co-written with Lisa LaBelle and Mark Damio, the two close friends who I often work with when writing. It was then as simple as hopping onto Blackbird Studios and laying down the vocal recordings. Wonderful. Jenan has been singing since she first got a solo in the 4th grade and has been surrounding with herself with music ever since. We'll come back with a question and answer straight after. We need to get to know her. As I said, it's a simple video, and the great thing about it is it's an empowerment song. So I'm going to attach, which I've just recently uploaded from Canada, the wonderful, iconic k.d. lang and Big Bone Gal, and that's about body and positivity, about people who are big boned, and my mother was, but voluptuous. And at the same time, people used to say, wow, your mother's beautiful. She was, and she always empowered herself, and she always said, I am what I am. And Jenan is carrying on that message.
Down low, ain't nobody going home. Don't tell my baby, hey, don't tell my baby. Moving and swaying and ain't nobody complaining. You know I'm J-Lo on the floor. Got my hips swinging and my body singing.
I'm going to say, Janan, you've got an extraordinary voice. I haven't heard a voice like that in pop for a long time. It's got power. I reckon you could go up the octaves a lot more than you've done there. It's a simple introduction, isn't it, to your musical career when you think of it. You're doing it the right way. It's a catchy, poppy tune. Summer is here in 2023. This is going back to 22, I think, July. And I'm just saying, a year later, it's as fresh as it was when you released it. You do have a new single. I'm going to react to it next, Janan. And I'm just going to say I'm going to keep the surprise for the next reaction. But we'll just get into a very small couple of questions. Here's me, very small, very few. I just need, do you know what it is? Even on a hot day and a warm, clammy day, and the fan in the background keeping me cool, I just need more coffee. But we're going to go to this, what I found about her. I liked it. I think what you have is fresh and honest, and do you know, not having all the fancy studio dancers around you and settings, and keeping it simple. You focus on you, Janan, in that video. You focus on the words, and the words are very simple. I'm going to summarize them in a few minutes, but not until we get to know you. How would you describe your sound? Janan answered, I describe myself as a high energy pop R&B power vocalist. That's what I've just said. You are. What are some of your musical influences? I've been very inspired by Kelly Clarkson, Pink, Jessie J, both for their incredible vocals as well as by the way their music makes me feel something. Not to mention the way they demand your attention as soon as they open their mouths. And Janan, you have that. You have that in bucket loads. That's what made me go, when you dropped a whole load of singles on YouTube, I literally just got looking at, I think it was, you came out with an EP, I think you have, I'll see now in a minute, and just something attracted me to the picture. Then I listened to your vocals. Whew. I have to say you're very good. I've also felt she continues inspired by Dua Lipa, because I absolutely love the way her music makes you want to dance. Well, so does yours, so good influences. How has Nashville helped you shape you personally as an artist? The best thing about Nashville is the people, and surrounded by incredibly talented writers, music producers, etc. that have tremendously helped me figure out my sound and learn how to share it with as many people as possible. I've learned that the artist is nothing without their team. So true. Also, the live music culture is a blast. Live shows are probably my favorite part about being an artist, and Nashville has been a great city to get to do what I love most. I'm delighted, Janan, because when you are building up a fan base, I've seen it on this channel, trying to build a fan base for people to listen to people like you, and it's growing and growing and growing. It takes time, courage, and you've got to be empathetic with your own situation and realize you've got hurdles to jump. But once you start jumping them, everything else becomes easy, just falls into place. It's jumping that first big hurdle, and yours is making the single, keeping it real, writing great catchy lyrics, which you do, having the voice you have, which you have, having the presence you have. You've got all that Dua Lipa has. You really do. Now talk about the story behind Move Your Body, and then we'll finish it, everybody. The song started out just as fun, a pop song meant to get people dancing, and it still does. Of course it does. A year later, look at me reviewing this. However, once me and my co-writers, Liz and Mark, started to dig into the verses, a real message started to come through. Women are constantly criticized for dancing in a sexual way or wearing clothes deemed too revealing. It's an old saying that my brother taught me very, very early on. Now, I am a gay person, but he did say this about women. He said, when it comes to the clothes and wearing short dresses and being very sexy on the dance floor, I might dress like this, but no, I might wear the dress. That's what it was. I might wear the dress, but it doesn't mean I'm saying yes. Or I might wear the dress, but that doesn't mean yes. That's what it is. At last I got it. And anyway, it's all about encouraging women, she continues, to embrace their sexuality and not give a damn about what people say about it. So that's what the lyrics are about. And so that's what this question and answer. This is how we're getting to know the lyrics from Jinan's own mouth. What do you think it is about the song that people connect to? She said, so many women are pressurized to dress and act modestly, or at least what society thinks modest is, even when it's not being true to themselves. Move Your Body not only gives them permission to embrace their sexuality, it encourages them to do it, whatever the hell they want. I'm sorry, I added that. A bobbing beat that you can't but dance to is what she says. And how does the video for the track play into the message behind it? When we filmed the music video, my videographer simply told me to dance however I wanted to, and that was all the direction I needed. I moved my body to the music and I didn't worry how I looked or how people would think of me, you know, when they look at me, she says. I just did what I felt. It felt like me. It's a real video. No frills, no, it's about you, your lyrics, and that's what makes it powerful. Sometimes Jinan's simplicity is the best. And she said, so she continued to dance, and she said, but I want people to feel dancing to this song is a good thing. It is. Now, there's a lot more questions than answers, but I think that summons up the song. That summons up the introduction to Jinan, Move Your Body. And when you hear music and you want to dress to impress yourself, nobody else, go and do it. Keep positive, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.